Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the New York Giants and the Houston Texans. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. From his own end zone, here we go. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now after the play, looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to... create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. Trying for the deep ball. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Well, I am flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
At the Texans' 21-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Dart starting with a pass here. Connects on the crosser. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Giants get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Giants take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play action, here's Stroud. He fires one deep down the middle. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Giants get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. We'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen the
pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Darts out of the shotgun. Finds a man, right side. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They'll go. Here's Darts. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
18, what's up?
First carry here for the rookie out of Colorado. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack of feeling instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
18, what's up?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running line. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. 18, what's up?
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Ooh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. He rolls to his right. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
The best offenses in the league, and I don't really care what level it is, Kate. They stretch you vertically, and they'll stretch you horizontally. You show them that same look and just push the ball vertical, they'll catch on to it. If you start to mix and match and run these guys across the field, you become dangerous.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the 1st down.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Stroud now on 4th down. Buys time, rolling right. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Now quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used a pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. It's caught right side by Johnson. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Escapes the pocket. He has the first over the middle. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to the well again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Houston in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. He lets one fly deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And he's got it in close. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
That's right. 118.
They'll try and punch it in. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Offense up to the line fast.
Just shy of the goal line. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
There's another for it. And he's going to find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals those aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing on 1st down. It starts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get an interception and chunk yards with it, that is a gold star effort.
Going ground on 1st and goal. And he gets in, touchdown. The Texans parlay the interception into points. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans double their lead to 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Giants.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Completed to his running back. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They give it to him again. And the defense holds on. Got him stopped after a yard. That forces 4th down.
A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Dart gonna go for it on 4th. Forced out to his right. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And they take him down right along the 30.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, a schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Shotgun now, 1st round. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
A loss of 10
Hey, third down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
On first down, here's Dart. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They'll run here on first down. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Working quickly here. Another carry for it. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Dart now. That sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's 4th down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Finds him over the middle. And he won't escape. They converge on him, drive him backwards after that catch. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Hand off to the back. And he's brought down as the drive starts up with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Stroud. Right side cut by Higgins. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. The Giants using their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Here we go, let's go.
The give now out of the shotgun. He pushed for it, but they held strong. Gets it up to the marker, but about a yard away, it looks like. 4th down. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. On their own side, but only need an inch or 2 here, so they're going for it.
Here we go. 118, let's go.
Trying to push this past the marker. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Now, I know everybody on that offensive side of the ball appreciates that kind of effort. Got it by more than just a couple of inches. In fact, no need for a measurement on that as they move the chains.
Here we go.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
It's mixed in on 2nd down. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play.
Stroud now on 3rd. He's going deep this time. He's got it inside the 10. It's a huge pickup on the play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
First down.
All right.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Mixon. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
On the tackle.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first.
Brings up second
After the loss, it's second and goal from the 5. They go to him again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Chased out to his right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And that makes this a 3-score game.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
He lost the football. Oh, and this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team. Well, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Hey, that is so well said. It kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right, at a young age. You're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
Starting from the 5. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. To throw, here's Dart. On the move, headed right. Oh no, they get him yet again. Henry To'o comes up with it. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Mixon finds the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans push their lead further to start the half. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans continue piling onto this lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Yeah, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there will be more interceptions.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Dart out of the shotgun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
It is been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
18 Cardinal, 18 Riggs. Go street.
They'll go. Here's Darts. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Result of the play.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He was
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
a gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ow, mistake.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He puts everything behind this one. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Tank Dell the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans grow their lead yet again. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
From the gun, here's Darts. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Giants will have a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Now Darts. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throwing on the run, deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. They get 40 on the big hitter. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
And that play is brought to a halt, so you're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
A gain of 9.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers. This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Right 25.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's on target to Johnson. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here from the gun. And he will take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants lower the deficit they face. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Returning it from the 4. brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, ready.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 28. Cut by Collins on the slant. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Here we go.
A give to Mixon up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
He's throwing deep to the left side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants will get possession up towards midfield as they take the interception up beyond the 40.
At their own 41-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Winston. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Thrown back, it's the handoff. Past the 25. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one splits the uprights. And the Giants still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now.
21.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Return coming from the 6. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
18. That's it.
Stroud completes it quick. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down. Stroud off of play action. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Swap. Another swap.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Third down from the gun. Stroud. He's got it. Complete to Collins. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's good for a Texans.
They've got first down from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Running left is Mixon. On the move into the red zone. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 9-yard line.
Oh, ready? 18. That's it.
Back to throw. Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Texans have fought their way to a strong lead, and they've got the football. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Oh, ready?
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Texans keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? White 25.
Right up the gut. Broke through the tackle. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
2nd and 3 now.
Hey, go. Where we go?
Back-to-back carries here. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on it.
Ready? Hey, White 25. Green, Timothy. Wait,
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Forced out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Black, white. Ready we go?
Here's Winston, 1st and 10. Hits him on the in route. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And the Giants will have a first down. from the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 11-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Winston. This one's caught. And he stops, give him about 7 on the play, and give his offense a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Throwing it again here. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants making the scoreboard look a touch better. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Chooses to bring this one out. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
On the quick.
Here's Mixon. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some... to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 28-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, ready.
Shotgun now, 1st round. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Just an incredible, incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
3rd down, Mixon gets it. He's going to gain a good chunk of yards here. Looks like about 6, but that still brings up 4th down.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
And they'll down this one just beyond the midfield stripe.
At their own 49-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Ready. 5 on the 50. Blue way.
Here's Winston to the air. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
To throw again on 2nd down. Winston. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Winston. Throwing the out route complete. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 4 yards. It's now 4th down.
Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
1st and 10, on to Mixon. And he gets absolutely popped to end
could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. From the gun, Stroud. Taking his shot, deep down the field it goes. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
They'll take over first down 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10.
Ready. Easy,
Man in motion out of the slot.
Easy. Green, triple team. White. Where we go?
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Escapes the pocket. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's the pushing back for second down.
This overwhelm. Pressure in these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Definitely got to watch for a safety here, partner. Second and long from their one.
Easy.
Putting a receiver in motion. After the sack, another pass on second down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Giants hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. From his own end zone on third and long. Short pass brought in. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that first down on these critical third down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
Blue lady. Green, triple team.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Called in left side. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans put up even more points in a win. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Ready.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's going to work it ahead for about 3. Second down coming up.
Will Anderson on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 31 yards. And the Giants first down.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Ready. Where we go?
Throwing is Winston. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10.
Giants.
On the play fake, Winston. On the move, headed right. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Ready. Sonny. Wait.
They'll try and punch it in. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Let's go.
They've got to keep moving quick here.
It's a gain of 1 yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Winston looking to throw. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants putting up points in a game decided. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Setting up to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now.
Giants 35.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Oh, ready.
First give on the ground. It's Woody Marks. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Oh, ready. 18.
They're going to pass it here. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On 2nd down, Marks. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. So it's a win for the Texans.